cross once it's safe. Be careful. We'll cross once it's safe. Be careful.
I'm still here. Go on ahead. I'll stand guard.
We'll cross once it's safe. Be careful. We'll cross once it's safe. Be careful.
Looks safe now. Let's move.
Yes. People must be close to the inside.
Going? Lead the way.
Wonderful. Remarkably well preserved. Here's the blood seal. Another of the lost Akaviri arts. No doubt triggered by, well, blood. Your blood, Dragonborn. Look
You need
here.
help drawing
You see how the
blood.
ancient blades revered we would Cyrodiil? This whole place appears to be a shrine to Raymond. He ended the Akaviri blade.
After you, Dragonborn. You should have the honor of being the first to celebrate this.
There's no telling what we might find inside. Isn't it amazing? Ah, thank you. Excellent. Now, where were we? Secular Kaviri sculpture in relief.
Esbern, we need information, not a lecture on art.
Yes, let's see what we have. Isn't it amazing? Goodbye then. Look, here is Alduin. This panel goes back to the beginning of time, when Alduin and the Dragon Cult ruled over Skyrim. Here, the humans rebelled against their dragon overlord, the legendary Dragon War. Alduin's defeat is the centerpiece of the war. You see, here is fallen from the sky. The Nordic dogs, masters of the voice, are arrayed against him.
So does it show how they defeated him? Isn't that why we're here?
Patience. The Akaviri were not a straightforward people. Everything is couched in allegory, mythic symbol. Yes. This here, coming from the mouths of the Lord heroes, this is the Akaviri symbol for shout, but there's no way to know what shout is meant.
You mean they used a shout to defeat Alduin? You're sure?
Oh yes, presumably something rather specific to dragons, or even Alduin himself. Remember, this is where they recorded all the news of Alduin.
So we're looking for a shout then. Damn it. You ever heard of such a thing? A shout that can knock a dragon out of the sky? You're probably right. I was hoping to avoid having to involve them in this, but it seems we have no choice. If they had their way, you do nothing but sit up on their mountain with them and talk to the sky or whatever it is they do. The Greybeards are so afraid of power that they won't use it. Think about it. Have they tried to stop the Civil War or done? No. And they're afraid of you. Trust me, there is no need to be afraid. Think of Tiber Septim. Do you think he'd have founded the Empire if he'd listened to the Greybeards? Good. The Greybeards can teach you a lot, but don't. You're Dragonborn, and you're the only one who can stop Alduin. Right. Good thing they've already let you into their little cult. Not likely they'd help Esbern or me if we came. We'll look around Skyhaven Temple and see what else the old blades might have left for us. It's a better hideout than I could have hoped. Talos guard you.
Look here, in the third panel. The prophecy which brought the Akaviri to Tamriel in the first place, in search of the Dragonborn. Here are the Akaviri, the blades. You see their distinctive long swords. None have need an ancient mission fulfilled. The last. I've learned something, our own history. I know that once all blades, when misrule takes its place,
Where did you learn of that? Who have you been talking to? The Blades, of course. They specialize. They have always sought to turn the Dragonborn from the path. Have you learned nothing from us? Would you simply be a tool in the hands of the Blades to be used for their own purposes? What I want is irrelevant. This shout was used once before, was it not? And here we are again. Have you considered that Alduin was... Those who overthrew him in ancient times only postponed the day of... If the world is meant to end, so be it. Let it end, and be... No, not now. Not until you return to the path of wisdom. Forgive me, I was intemperate. I allowed my emotions to cloud. The decision whether or not to help you is... No, I cannot teach it to you. It is called Dragonrend, but its words of power are unknown to... We do not regret this loss. Dragonrend holds no place within the way of the voice. It was created by those who had lived under the unimaginable cruelty of Alduin's dragon cult. Their whole lives were consumed with hatred for dragons, and they poured all their anger. When you learn a shout, you take it into your very being. In order to learn and use this shout, you will be taking this evil into yourself. But not Dragonrend. The knowledge of that shout was lost in the time before history began. Perhaps only its creators ever knew it, but I am not the one to speak of it to you. Only Paarthurnax, the master of our order, can answer that question, if he so chooses. He lives in seclusion on the very peak of the mountain. He speaks to us only rarely, and never to outsiders. Being allowed to see him is a... He is our leader. He surpasses us all in his mastery of the way of the voice. Only those whose voice is strong can find the path. We will teach you a shout to open the way to Paarthurnax. Follow me. I will show you how to open the path to Paarthurnax. Breath and focus. The path to Paarthurnax lies through this gate. I will show you how to open the way. grant you my understanding of clear skies. This is your final gift from us, Dragon. Use it well.
I'm still here. Go on ahead. I'll stand guard.
Look! 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 Look!
Volok. Greetings, Wunderneek. I am Parthenax. Who are you? What brings you to my Strunmach, my mountain? I am as my father Akatosh made me, as are you, Dovahkiin. Tell me, why do you come here, Volan? Why do you intrude on my meditation? Drem, patience. There are formalities which must be observed at the first meeting of two of the Dove. By long tradition, the Elder speaks first. Hear my Thum. Feel it in your bones. Match it if you are Dovahkiin. Tinvak. Since I had the pleasure of speech with one of my own kind. I have expected you, Proda. You would not come all this way for Tinvak with an old Dova. No, you seek your weapon against Alduin. What else would you seek? Alduin and Dovahkiin return together. But I do not know the Thum you seek. Croesus, it cannot be known to me. Your kind, Jor, mortals, created it as a weapon against the Dove, the dragons. Our Hadrime, our minds, cannot even comprehend its concepts. Drem, all in good time. First, a question for you. Why do you want to learn this Thum? Yes, Alduin, Zemach, the elder brother, gifted, grasping, and troublesome, as is so often the case with firstborn. But why? Why must you stop Alduin? Prusa has good a reason as some would say that all things must end. Perhaps this world is simply the egg of the next Kalpa? Lean Vokin? Would you stop the next world from being born? Paz. Rofus. Maybe you only balance the forces that work to quicken the end. Even we who ride the currents of time cannot see past time's end. Those who try to hasten the end may delay it. Those who work to delay the... But you have indulged my weakness for speech long enough. Croesus. Do you know why I live here, at the peak of the Monaven? What you name throat of the world? True, but few now remember that this was the very spot where Alduin Varucht Unslad. Perhaps none but me now remember how he was defeated. Yes and no. Viknusni Karon. Alduin was not truly defeated either. If he was, you... The Nords of those days used the Dragonrend shout to cripple Alduin. But this was not enough. It was the Kell, the Elder Scroll. They used it to cast him adrift on the currents of time. How to explain in your tongue? The Dove have words. It is an artifact from outside time. It does not exist. The Kele, Elder Scrolls as you name them, they have often been used for prophecy. Yet, but this is only a small part of their power. Not intentionally. I knew better. Teedborg, which is why I have lived here. For thousands of mortal years, I have waited. I knew where he would emerge, but not when. Tid-krent. Time was. If you brought that Kell, that Elder Scroll, with the Elder Scroll that was used to break time, you may be able to cast yourself back to the other end of the break. You could learn Dragonrend from those who created it. Croesus, no. I know little of what has passed below in the long years. You are likely better informed than I. Trust your instincts, Dovahkiin. Your blood will show you the way. So, you have made your way here to me. What would you ask of me? Dremyolok, greetings. Return it here to the Tid... But I believe the scrolls bond. Then you will feel. You will see them. Uthfad, the first mortals that I taught the Thum. The first. They were mighty in their day, even to attempt to defeat Alduin. Sahrot Hun. The Nords have had many heroes since. I cannot tell you in detail. I never heard it used. Kogan. It was the first Thum created soul. It was said to force a dragon to experience the concept of mortality. A truly I have taught the way of... But no, Dovahkiin. Others do not come here to train anymore. I meditate on the Rotmulag, the words of power. I count, knowing a word of... Contemplate the meaning of a Rotmulag. You will become closer to that word. Will I teach you, Dovahkiin? What word calls you to deeper understanding? There are 3 to master. It is called force in your tongue. But think of the way force may be. That is Fus. Let its meaning fill you. Sum Ark Mora. You will push the world harder. Which calls to you? Fade in your tongue. Mortals have greater affinity for this word than the dove. Ponder the meaning. That is fine. Let that meaning fill you. Which calls to you? In your tongue, the word simply means, that is the true meaning of Yol. Solyek, think of this as the fire builds in your sum, in your breath. Speak. I will listen. Look through.
Going? Lead the way. Huh?
So, you spoke? Did he tell you what you wanted to know? Did he? So be it. If he believes it is necessary for you to learn this, we will bow to his wisdom. We have never concerned ourselves with the scrolls, the gods that... As for where to find it, such blasphemies have always been the stock and trade of the mages of Winter. They may be able to tell you something about the Elder Scroll you seek. Wind, guide you.
forming the Dawn God. Vampire kills or something.
help you?
Ours is the only family left that truly cares what happens to Winterhold.
I have to wonder, what does the Dragonborn do once he's summoned by the Greybeards? Can the Thuum be taught? Like any skill?
Wonder what it's like for those Thalmor, now that they've been taken down a notch. For a dragon to attack Heinsgrove? Why? Why there? Is no place safe? The Imperials think we need their laws. Keep clear of the college and keep yourself out of trouble. No lollygagging.
Cross the bridge in your own peril. The way is dangerous, and the gate will not open. You shall not gain entry. I am here to assist those seeking wisdom, and if, in the process, there are more questions, why are you here? Perhaps. But what is it you expect to find? Huh. But I sense that perhaps right. It would seem that the college has what you seek. The question, though, not just anyone is allowed inside. Those... a small test, if you will. Excellent. The fear spell saved the life of many an illusion mage. If you could cast it on the ceiling or on the ground, that would prove your skill. I look forward to it. No matter what, the college is an asset to Skyrim, even if it goes unnoticed or unappreciated. No? Well, or you can try your luck with one of the court wizards around Skyrim. They also sell spells. Here you are. Now I'm anxious to see you cast it. Knowledge lies within the college's walls. Winterhold's glory days may lie behind it, but the college lives on. Mirabelle does a fine job as master wizard, I suppose. Still, there's always room for improvement. Can't wait to see who succeeds Mirabelle. Certainly a few of my colleagues aren't quite as talented as they'd like to believe. If you can pass the test, then yes. Dragon... It's been so long since I would be most impressed to see that. That gave me shivers! So the stories are true. Normally, you'd need to show some aptitude with one of... I think there is much that we can learn. I think you'll be a superb... I'll lead you across the bridge. Once you're inside, you'll want to speak with Mirabelle Irvine, our master wizard. Please, follow me.